when you see CEOs or presidents of gaming companies or gaming shops, the one thing you do not want them to tell people, games are irrelevant to us. Because that is going to make people go, well, I'm not going to buy your game or I'm not going to shop at your store if you're saying games are non-valuable to you. Especially if, like I said, you are a gaming company. And here in the UK, we've only got two left, basically. One is called Game. And we also got one called CEX, which basically just buys all secondhand stuff, and they charge the earth for things that are secondhand, and you can just go to Amazon or even like Curry's or something down the road and buy it cheaper. But in America, they have GameStop. And the GameStop CEO has said the games are irrelevant to company revenue. If you're called GameStop and you're known for selling video games, you don't want to say this because people are going to be like, you know what, we ain't going to shop at your store then. And I have seen many things online regarding GameStop where people who are going in, if they're a vlogger, if they're a gaming YouTuber, or they're trying to make it in streaming, they'll record themselves going in, buying a game or whatever, and they're like, no, you can't film in here. There's a lot of that out there. And a lot of times, a lot of the people who work there, they seem to be just angry at the world, which I get, you know? And it's just like, no, I don't want to be part of your video or whatever. Okay, great. But when these people are going to come out, and if they've had a good experience, they're going to tell people about it. So, GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen doesn't care about physical games. Stupid. With Sony announcing that he was halting the production of physical games for PlayStation starting in January 2028, discourse over what the future of the physical games media continues to be front and center. PC games went digital only years ago, while consoles are often seen as the last place for those who prefer the format. Yeah. You could, like I say, the majority of PC gamers now, they buy the game digitally, and a lot of them as well are saying about the physical, you know, they want physical games, which is great, but a lot of them probably have a console as well. Like myself, I've shown you so many times. Down there, I have just a cabinet wall full. PS3, PS4, PS5. Hell, I've even got PS1, PS2, and N64 games here. And the Master System. Man, I'm showing my age. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, it's when you've got physical games, these matter to people. And when you're older and everything else, you can remember when you were a kid opening up the game you wanted for your birthday or for Christmas. And what's that going to be like? Here you are, kid, I got you a code. Great. And one of the things that really annoys me, I'll go and get it now and I'll show you. So I have a PS5 game and I have a PS3 game. This is one of the things I love about physical media, is that if we just look at the PS3 game, which is one of the best games ever done, the complete edition of GTA 4, comes with episodes from Liberty City, you know, The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. Open it up. You got the disc, okay? But then, look at all of this goodies to go with it. You had a Liberty City travel guide, and obviously, which myself included, which I'm actually going to be gutted if they don't include it on the PS5 edition, is the map of San and, well, this is Liberty City. But if they don't do this for the PS5 version of GTA 6, they're going to have so many people go against them. And rightfully so, because this is what made people just be like, oh yes, absolutely amazing. Look at all this stuff that you get with the game. Now, PS5 game, 2K25. Nothing. Not even a instruction manual or anything that you used to get on everything. Hell, we used to get them on the PS4 as well. But yeah, that there, the excitement when you were a kid that you opened it up and you were like, oh my god, look at all the goodies, look what we got. And you'd go through it. Hell, even on PS4 with Black Ops 4. That was the first game I ever spent £100 on. But the amount of stuff that I had with it was insane. I had a jigsaw, I had a book, I had a steel case, I had pins, I had stickers, I had DLC, it was all included. Now you pay £100 for a game and, oh, it's a code. Nothing physical. You know, perfect example is like with the Resident Evil games. With Requiem, you get the digital art book. I don't want a digital book. I want a book I can put in my hands. So when you see companies like this Ryan guy for GameStop saying, physical games, we don't care about that. These are the people who they do not care about the gaming community. They really don't. And it absolutely sucks. So as it goes on, it does say for a store like GameStop, which has long relied on physical games, it doesn't appear to be a problem for the company. They have other priorities. And he said with Bloomberg that he shut down any concerns or worry over the decline of physical games, that it will hurt the company, and he said it doesn't matter at all. Software, it mattered in the past. Software today makes up less than 12% of the business, and collectibles make up over half the business. So it's totally irrelevant. And there you go, everybody in the media wants GameStop to fail. Hell, I'm from the UK and I want GameStop to fail because fail because they're the ones he's going on. Games are irrelevant. We don't care about games. Here in the UK, like I said, we had Game, which has now just gone down to being a small corner of a sports store called Sports Direct, which is owned by Mike Ashley, the guy who used to own Newcastle United Football Club, and he bought Game. And before, Game used to be like GameStop. It used to have a cool shop and everything else, but the best one here in the UK, I think a lot of people will actually say it as well, was GameStation. GameStation was the pinnacle of gaming here in the UK for shops. It was amazing. I did about four. I did 4 midnight openings with GameStation, and they were incredible. And it was World at War, it was Modern Warfare 2, then it was Black Ops, and it was also GTA 5. It was incredible. But now, you don't even do midnight openings anymore. And people miss that. And like I said with GameStation, that just went under because, well, a lot of people were going in and they were buying, but they just went into administration, which absolutely sucks. But that is the way these things are going. And the way that the gaming community is going at this moment in time, we are going to be seeing so many people just any way they can get a physical game, they're going to do it. And it wouldn't surprise me, but I've already seen it happen a lot on social media recently. They're going, well, if digital means I don't own it, pirating isn't illegal. Because you're basically, if you are going to be pirating it, you're going to be like, oh, I'm just borrowing it. That's what's going to happen. It really is. But let us know what you think about this down below, folks. As always, my name is Dan. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.